We are 9 days into the trial of Minnesota v. Derek Chauvin, and we finally have answers to some of the biggest questions so far. Questions like, why did Derek Chauvin place his knee on Mr. Floyd's neck? Why did none of the officers, including Chauvin, apply any kind of medical assistance, including CPR, to Mr. Floyd? And finally, and most controversially, what was the cause of George Floyd's death? As far as the knee on the neck, the defense so far has argued that that was standard MPD policy at the time. In response, the state has called multiple MPD witnesses, including the commander of training all the way up to the chief of police, who had this to say.
That in no way, shape, or form is anything that is by policy, it is not part of our training, and it is certainly not part of our ethics or our values.
As far as why nobody attempted CPR, the defense has argued that the hostile crowd around them prevented them from doing so. In response, the state has called nearly all the witnesses who were at the scene, who all testified that nobody physically intervened, stopping the officers from performing CPR. And finally, the cause of death. Now, the defense has argued that Mr. Floyd suffered from an overdose, which led to excited delirium, leading to his death. Now, in response, the state has called multiple doctors who all agreed that the cause of death was asphyxia. None agreed more strongly than Dr. Tobin, who had this to say.
Yes, a healthy person subjected to what Mr. Floyd was subjected to would have died as a result of what he was subjected to.
Now, there are still over 2 weeks left in this trial where we're sure to learn more information. In the meantime, stay tuned to the Neighborhood Reporter.